everybody, thanks for joining me. No longer Car Convos with Ben. Check this out. I'm in beautiful Marina del Rey. Even caught a little rainbow there. Hopefully that shows up on video. Today I want to talk to you about the power of focus and how focus can control your emotional state if you use it properly. We all walk around with questions that we ask ourselves all day long, and those questions control our focus. And so some of us walk around with really disempowering questions like, why am I so broke? Why does this always happen to me? Why do I always get in car accidents? Why do I always get fired from my jobs? And our brain is trained to answer those questions. So when we ask ourselves a question that leads us to the worst parts of our life or everything that's wrong in our life, we're going to end up feeling really bad. And when we feel bad, we're going to make worse decisions, and then we're going to have really bad outcomes. So here's what I want you to try. If you now know that focus is best controlled by questions, I want you to start changing the questions in your life. Instead of asking, why am I so broke? Let's say, for example, you're trying to make more money. Instead, maybe you ask yourself a question like, what's the best way for me to make $500 today, $1,000 this week, $1 million this year? What's the best way? And when your brain hears that keyword, best way, and a specific number and a specific time period, what ends up happening is it narrows the focus of your brain to those things that you want and only those things that you want. No longer do the answers show up on why you don't have money right now, why you're so broke. Now you've just honed in on exactly what you need to focus on, more of what you want. And when you continue to ask yourself these questions, what's the best way? What's my favorite place? What's the most romantic vacation I've been on? What do I love most about my wife? What do I love most about whatever? It ends up training your brain to focus on more of what you want, and you'll end up living the best parts of your life over and over and over again by asking yourself different questions. I could talk to you about this for an hour. I try to keep it to 2 minutes or so or less, but I want you to just try to ask yourself a different question if you feel like you've got some disempowering questions that are stuck in your head and looping through on a regular basis. I'll follow up with you with some other videos to expand this, but for now, post if you've done this, if you've started to ask yourself empowering questions, and if that's made a big difference in your life, or if you just found out that you're asking yourself a disempowering question over and over again, and that's part of the reason why you've gotten stuck, and then maybe what new question you're going to start asking yourself. All right, everybody, thanks for your time. Sorry I went a little over again, but I hope this was really helpful for you. Take care.